Mr. BNSF Train here. And the other day I went to Target and I'll show you what I got from Target. First off, the main thing I wanted to get was Push Along Henry. Because I'm surprised Mattel even making that. And I also got a couple of minis. 2018-4, number 224. And 2018-2, 269. The Target I went to, I actually had to go to 2 Targets to get a Push Along Henry. The first one I went to, the only individual push alongs they had were Thomas, Whiff, and Bell. And the next Target I went to a few days later, it had a Shima, a whole bunch of Edwards, and 2 Henrys.
Here's the picture that I took while I was there. I already had the Henry in my hand when I took this picture.
So I managed to get one of Henry's. This was a push along that I actually wanted to get. Actually looks better than the It actually looks better than the Adventures.
As you can see from this image, the Push Along Henry looks way more better than the Adventures Henry. Note the boiler bands and the last wheel arch.
Alright, go ahead and unbox it. I'm not worried about saving the packaging or anything. Yeah, this cost me $8. There we go. And there is Push Along Henry. Clear out the trash. So here is Push Along Henry compared to Trackmaster Talking Henry, which is the only Tummy Trackmaster Henry I have. Nice face and frame detail. Proper wheel arch and firebox arrangement. Tender is made of plastic, but Henry's entire body, except for the smoke box, is made of metal, which is good, better than Rebecca. Well, I do have a take-along Henry to compare it to. You can see on the take-along version from like 2004-ish, the wheel arch goes all the way to the cab and goes under the firebox. And the wheel arches do actually line up with the wheels. It's a proper 460 wheel arrangement. On the Push Along Henry, more accurate to a TV series, but I don't really like. They chopped off the wheel arch, but the firebox is more accurate. And the striping is flat and not fully modeled like on take-along version. Cylinders are also unpainted. Might try to find a matching NWR green. And the cab is open, which Mattel closed off in 2014. Tenders, the take-along looks much better. This one's okay. It's not the best. It reminds me of the wooden railway tender. Here's Push Along Henry with Take Along Henry tender.
But throughout the Railway series and after his rebuild in the first season, Henry didn't have wheel arches. Just like his basis, the LMS Black 5. Maybe his wheel arches were added back on so his model runs better.
A comparison of the faces. I do like the smoke box on the Push Along Henry a bit better. It's more back. Well, just Take Along Henry kind of looks weird with his eyebrows worn off. I don't know how to I'm not going to redraw them without looking completely awful. And there's quite a bit of height difference between Henry's back coupler and his Tender's back coupler. And just like on the Push Along Rebecca's Tender, the buffers are on wrong. And on the bottom of Push Along Henry's Tender, it doesn't say his name, but Rebecca's does. I do not plan on getting a Push Along Edward because the Take Along one obviously wins. Just to let you know that. I do not plan on getting Bell or Whiff either. They're like $7. So like the same price as a Tender engine, but they don't have a Tender.
I thought this would make a pretty cool thumbnail image.
Now let's move on to the Minis blind bags. This is number 224, which I believe is the Neon Splatter Hero. And yes, it is. I'm okay having this one. Now let's move on to number 269, which I think is an 08 shunter, and I can't really see it in the... That's the fun of a blind bag toy, is it? It's Sydney! Classic Sydney. Didn't have them. It's my first version of Sydney, so I didn't buy the Take and Play back in 2012 because I got Norman instead, and Norman turns out to be the last one
that the writers have yet to do anything with.
So look at the checklist for 2018-2. Classics here, you got Toby, Sydney, which I just got, Samson, which I already have, Scruff, Salty, Luke, and there's Monkey Thomas, Neon Splatter Edward, Robot Millie, Brendan Bay, Troublesome Truck, and the special edition Frosted Thomas. Back, Junior Mint Emily, Tootsie Roll Percy, Notebook Samson, Apple Stanley, Lemon and Lime, Bill and Ben, Pop Art Duck, and Pop Art Charlie. Those are all in the 2018-2. Let's look at it's in the end of the year. You got Neon Splatter Hero, Neon Splatter Thomas, Neon Splatter Percy, which looks kind of cool, Blackberry Charlie, Watermelon Millie, Pop Art Annie, Pop Art Thomas. I almost got Pop Art Diesel 10. Didn't know if he was Birdie or not. There's Crayon James and the classics. You got Special Edition Globe Thomas, Young Bao, Gordon, Pink Rosie, Emily, Hero, James, Victor, and Ferdinand. On the back you got Dino Steven, Dino Percy, Dino Ben, Dino Gator, Dino James, Robot Edward, Robot Charlie, Robot Toby. Got Dragon Spencer, Yeti Diesel 10, Camo Stanley, Camo Victor, Camo Birdie, Camo Rosie, which I almost bought, but I really want a Camo Birdie. Monkey Flynn, Camo Rosie, no, that's not right. Gorilla Spencer, Tootsie Blow Pop James, and Sugar Daddy Toby. have to write down bag codes on that. Why? Yeah, the bags are pretty big for one mini. Be right back. Now I'm going to run Trackmaster Rebecca, point push along Rebecca, and Trackmaster Henry, point push along Henry. Whoops, wrong way. Rebecca really wants to go. Move Rebecca back until Henry comes around and Rebecca's still going around the Trackmaster 1 curve. And goes Henry. Oh, there goes Neon Hero. Hold Rebecca back a bit. Whew, give me space. Okay, now I'm just gonna run Henry pulling the push along to the minis by himself. No Rebecca. There's trouble climbing the adapter. So I did some quick little Sharpie details on Henry. Made his buffers and lamp irons black. Filled in the rest of his cab window. Made little side windows, which has always bothered me about Take Along and Adventures. And drew some back buffers on his tender. They're not the greatest, but kind of makes Henry look a little bit more better.
And also the Mini's wheels balance on the inside of the Trackmaster 2 track.
So let me know which one you like better. Old 2002 Take Along Henry or 2019 Trackmaster Push Along Henry? I kind of like the take-along Henry just a smidge better. But this push-along one is a pretty good model, though. So, thank you for watching.